Pound for pound.
Today I get some rounds with the GOAT. One of the GOATs. You know what I mean? Two GOATs. Iron sharpen iron.
Leaked footage of Terence "Bud" Crawford sparring the legend, Olympic gold medalist, two-division champion, and Hall of Famer Andre S.O.G. Ward.
What is there to talk about? You fighting the best fighter in the world. You better be taking it serious. You know, that goes to show, you know, how serious he's taking me and how much he respects me.
Terence Crawford's leaked sparring footage has boxing fans buzzing, and it might have just revealed how dangerous he'll be against Canelo Alvarez. Clips from the gym show Crawford looking razor sharp, slick movement, fast combinations, and relentless pace. Reports say he's been sparring with none other than Andre Ward.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
What's up?
The undefeated former champion, Ward's technical mastery and ring IQ make him the perfect partner, and training alongside him could give Crawford the extra edge in timing, defense, and strategy needed to handle Canelo's power and experience.
Leaked footage of Terence "Bud" Crawford sparring the legend, Olympic gold medalist, two-division champion, and Hall of Famer Andre S.O.G. Ward. And people are speculating Andre Ward is helping Terence Crawford prepare for his upcoming showdown in September against Saul Canelo Alvarez, but that's just simply not the truth. The truth of the matter is that this sparring is old. This is not up-to-date sparring for Terence "Bud" Crawford. This is old sparring. But nonetheless, Terence Crawford has people like Andre Ward that can help him prepare for Canelo Alvarez and are willing to do so. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know what y'all think. Who wins this fight?
Sports broadcaster Simon Jordan has already stirred the pot, calling Crawford the kryptonite to Canelo. In his eyes, Crawford has the exact mix of style, adaptability, and ring intelligence to neutralize Canelo's strengths. Fans know Crawford's ability to adjust. Mid-fight has been his deadliest weapon. Against a fighter like Canelo, who thrives on controlling tempo and punishing mistakes, that adaptability could be the difference.
Went straight away with Crawford, and so did Spence. I mean, other people that we've spoken to, I think Paul Smith and other people that sit on the show with us think it will be Canelo Alvarez because of size. We've seen Canelo Alvarez take that journey up to light heavy and find himself coming up against Dimitri Bivol and not being able to do what he does at super middleweight. I just think that Crawford is such a fighter of such stature and competence that he might just be the kryptonite to...
Crawford himself is staying calm through the hype. He's made it clear he prepares the same way for every opponent, no matter the name. To him, discipline and detail win fights, and he's not treating Canelo any differently. But fans are voicing concerns about the politics of boxing. Against a superstar like Canelo, some believe Crawford would need a decisive win to avoid.
At the end of the day, you know, when you look at Spence, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Postal, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Majmal, that was one of my big challenges because I was moving up in weight and, you know, given the circumstances that, you know, his background, amateur background and things like that, Gamboa was my biggest. They all big challenges in their own right.
Have you put on a lot of weight or muscle? Like, how is it in that department? Because I know a lot of people have said, like, hey, you're fighting a big guy, 168, who's used to fighting guys that are bigger than him. It might be smart to put on a little bit more, like, mass.
It comes natural with working out.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, the only thing about this camp different than any other camp is I don't got to cut muscle. I don't got to, you know, watch what I do in strength condition. I can, you know, go fully all out, you know, and just do what I need to do to get stronger.
To you, how much is the skull fight performance kind of like a thing you're keeping an eye on?
Well, you know, that's not a fight that I really, you know, look into because, you know, Canelo is a great fighter, and one bad performance don't define a fighter. You know, given the circumstances of his previous fights, and you know, we looking forward to Canelo being the best Canelo that he can be. The skull might not have made him get to that point where he felt any danger or any significance where he had to go to that deeper level in training or take the fight as serious as he's taking his fight. So, you know, I don't know what was up with that fight.
Yeah, some said that, and let me know just your perspective on this. Some have said that you have to fight like Skull in order to win the fight. Like, do you feel that you have to fight that way to beat Canelo, or you're like, nah, like I could beat him in the mid-distance?
Just fight my fight. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they have their opinions. They have, you know, they what's going to happen.
A controversial decision. If Crawford does pull it off cleanly, though, it could set up an even bigger blockbuster. Crawford versus David Benavidez. That would be a generational clash, the kind of fight that reshapes pound-for-pound rankings and shakes the entire boxing landscape. On the other side,
he should know by firsthand what Crawford like. His older son then got his ass whooped by Terence Crawford already. He feared that Crawford beat the shit out of Canelo, the world gonna scream for Crawford versus Benavidez.
Yeah, and right. Crawford don't want that, bro. Don't forget Turkey offered Crawford that fight already. Chill.
And he said he'll take it.
Nah, he asked for a 64-pound catch weight. Yeah. Turkey sent the offer for 64 pounds.
Yeah. We know what's up.
We know what's up.
That fat boy don't want it with Crawford. Benavidez don't look like he in shape.
Lord of mercy.
That boy start training camp a week before the fight, and then he get on the scale. You starve yourself. Stop playing. That boy don't got an ab. He ain't got a definition of a muscle.
Respected trainer Robert Garcia is backing Canelo. He insists Alvarez won't come in flat like he did against John Ryder. This time, Canelo will be focused, motivated, and razor sharp. Still, Garcia admits Crawford is a dangerous challenge who cannot be underestimated. So, is Crawford truly Canelo's kryptonite, or will Canelo's championship experience prove too much? One thing's certain, this fight isn't just about titles, it's about legacy.
But I go based on Canelo's last two performances where flat-footed, one punch at a time. But I don't see him doing that. I think he's gonna fucking fight tough in this fight. So more likely Canelo's gonna win. Maybe even hurt Crawford. But do I think Crawford has a chance? 100%.
I don't see Crawford running. I think Crawford, if he goes out on a shield like Spence.
Exactly, and he's got good skills too to fight a perfect fight and win a decision. But it's gonna be tough.
Does he have enough power to keep Canelo off him? Canelo takes a good punch.
Why not? But Canelo doesn't pressure that hard anymore. He doesn't put that pressure anymore. So combinations, movements, boom, 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 defense. But could get knocked out in the last round, even if he's winning every single round. But he's got to fight a perfect fight. Can he do it? I think he can. But I still put my money on Canelo if I have to.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned because the buildup is only getting